Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. We're everyone, ladies and gentlemen, for the 10th episode of Arpeggio of Blue Steel. Now, we got left off with a nice little cliffhanger at the end of the previous episode with these two new ships that came in and attacked the 401. And this was after the plan that Gunzo came up with Congo actually turned out to be a success. Congo thought that Taka and them were being used as like decoys or a diversion from Iona and Gunzo in the 401, the actual ship. But in reality, it was Iona that was the decoy, and we saw and heard that the vibration warhead was aboard Takao, and all the other crew members were aboard her ship as well. So really interested to see what happens from here. Not even with Congo, but these two new ships. And so yeah, we're gonna get into this episode, everyone, and see what we got. We're starting at the very beginning, 0 seconds, and we're gonna get started here in 3, 2, 1. Play. No opening again? Same thing in the previous episode. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. So yeah, they took a huge blow. It sent Gunzo like flying across the ship. Yeah, we saw him. I was like, they look exactly like Iona. Like they look very similar. So that was the 400. Iona, we know, obviously, 401. Devotion of Self, Episode 10. So we got the 400, the 401, and I'm assuming either the 398 or the 402. It has to be one of those numbers, I would imagine, if that one's the 400. Uh-oh. And Gunzo, like, yeah, he went flying, man. He has to be pretty nicked up or you're pretty hurt from how he flew across like that, and that just collision or the damage from the blast. Is that blood? I think that is blood coming down from his face. It's kind of dark in here, so it's a little hard to tell, but a warning. Yeah, that is blood. It's like kind of smeared on his face too. Currently operating at 9.1%, and they just keep sinking lower and lower and lower and lower. So this is not good at all. Subset of my nanomaterials is no longer accepting my commands. The only ones are these two. The 402, so the 400 and the 402. So the three of them, the 400, the 401, the 402, and that probably explains why they look sort of similar to Iona, like they're actual models. The probability that they'll resurface is 0, apparently. There's no way they don't resurface or make, well, maybe not the actual ship itself. Well, I would hope the ship itself, but their actual bodies. Well, I guess the ship would have to resurface somehow. But at least, I mean, it could be, everyone could be in danger right now. So this plan that Gunzo came up with, we don't want to see Gunzo obviously in trouble or Iona, but it could have been a lot worse if the whole crew was on board. Jeez. A lot of things working against us right now. Oh, of course you were. Of course you were, Hugo. Lost Maya and Congo's signature. I mean, like, look at these conditions too. Like, everything's, especially coming off of what we just had with Congo, man. Like, it's Everything's not going well right now. Things are going against us, working against us. Obviously, Hugo worried about Iota and Takao worried about Gunzo. Yeah, they kind of came out of nowhere. Like they surveying her Congo. There's a possibility you would side with the 401 like the others. But yeah, I guess it's understandable because of the natural trend that she is. That is true. She is very obsessed. She can't get this thing, the 401 off her mind. She never shuts up about it. It's been like what she's only been thinking about recently. She hasn't even realized that. It doesn't even like understand that. Oh no, what is she gonna do? She she gonna have no worries now without the 401 in the equation. Hey, maybe she can actually be happy, and I don't know. Probably not. No sign. Who knows how far down they are, like where they're at, or just how far down they are now too. We just saw they just kept sinking and sinking and sinking. Agreed. I feel like we should try, yeah, but I wouldn't necessarily resort to these measures, Takao, but yeah, this could be possibly putting everyone in danger because everyone's and the warhead. Look at the look in Takao's eyes, man. You could tell just how upset she is about this. But a situation like this, we gotta regain mentally, think of some kind of a strategy or something we could possibly do. Like, gotta stay level-headed or try to at least. Jeez, man. This just keeps getting worse, man. What can they even do? Like, what can they? Man, I mean, it looked bad. Like Gunzo did not look in the best of shape, but like getting a closer look at him now, like with it not being so dark and all that, like he's effed up right now. Ah, just from that fight we had, that didn't help things. See, now he's talking like he's gonna die or something. Like, no, they won't pull something like that. They won't do something like that. I mean, he's the main freaking character, dude. Like, there's no way they would. You're right, yeah. Aw. He's still, like thinking this is it. Like this better not be it, man. This better not be it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you can see his breath. Yona's been doing all this in this situation. I don't think she really cares about that. I think she'd rather make sure that he's safe. Jeez, man. I love like what Gunzo's talking like actually like human emotions and human feelings and all that, and Iona can only go off of like how she is or how she was made, and yeah, this man he need to get out of here sooner or something like or this is getting like kind of extreme. It's already pretty extreme to begin with, but this situation, but now it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse and more extreme. Like I don't even know like what there like is to do. Taka was coming to do something or she had a plan, but in the meantime, I don't know if Iona can do something like super mind blowing or crazy or but it would cost her probably a lot of energy or a lot of she doesn't want to see him like this though, man. Like or death. Like she's thinking about that probably right now as well, just from what she's as we see her what she's been going off of. Concluded that the best course of action is to abandon you now, but she's not gonna do that. But she don't want to do that. Damn. Continue the mission, he's saying. There's no way they pull something like this though. Like he's the main character. Like no, come on now. There's no way. She doesn't want to abandon him. Right? Hell no. Ah. That's why she said I understand what you mean when you say I've changed. Right? Right, Hugo? Uh, he's like hanging on to life right now. Speaking of characters have changed, I mean we know this. Takao, Iona. Cut all life support functions. Yo. Chill, dude. Stop. No, 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 no. There's no way. I refuse to believe. Nah, dude. Stop. I refuse to believe. I refuse to freaking believe, man. What is Iona like? What is Iona gonna do now? Like, what is she's like? Look at her. She's like freaking out. She doesn't even know what to. Yeah, right. Yeah, unbelievable. Exactly. Maybe it's not too late. If I don't know. It looked like he was good as dead there, but I just refuse to believe. Like, I believe he's still hanging on somehow. Find it, Taka? Yeah, I just saw the 401 uh text. Yeah. My goodness, dude. Wait, Gunzo's in there? Iona made that, or was that already on the ship? And Iona's core. Oh my gosh. No. What is Taco about to do now? I gotta play some sad like song over this, man. And they're like Taco's about to do some like giving her life up type of sacrifice thing. You know, the music, the setting for this scene, it is. Whoa. Is she like essentially like giving up her, I guess you would say, life force or like ship force to sacrificing oneself to save another? Yo, Taco! Iona too. Like I'm not surprised Iona would sacrifice. I'm not surprised either one of them would sacrifice themselves, but she'll lose her own body if she does this. She looks like, I mean, she wants to do this. Takao. Dude. Whoa. Seriously? So they can actually do something like that though, like sacrifice like their whole self for another to like re. Wow, look at it, bro. Look at the ship. They can do that apparently. If they want to essentially give life to their life force to another ship or to another like a model, they can. He's breathing. He's alive, barely. Damn, man. Thank God. I figured he wasn't gonna die, but like, dude, like at the cost that it took. You know, like Takao. And like Hugo was saying, it's gonna be like very tough, like near impossible to get her back. Merged with Takao. And they were saying it was impossible, but they went to measures like this. They resorted to measures like this, like after all this they just went through, and now they're like she wants to go like. You have been relieved of your post as the flagship of East Patrol Fleet 1? She's been relieved of her duty? Whoa. And they're saying they're going to deal with this, the 400 and the 402. Congo doesn't, yeah, she's not going to accept that. She's not going to go with that. Damn. Well, the 400 and the 402 might have Congo and the 401 to deal with. Uh-oh. Wait, what? What just happened with her voice? Is she like some kind of like Mental Mod is not equipped with a surveillance unit they created? What? Oh my gosh, dude. That's fucked up. Make it stop. Make it stop. Shut her up. That's twisted, bro. That is twisted. Oh my goodness. Dude. So, that reveal with Maya, apparently her just being like created kind of like as a surveillance unit, for Congo, right? So not even being, having an emotional program, just pretty much a script is what she sticks to, right? That's So that reveal, Congo being relieved of her duties, the 401 or the 400 and the 402 now in charge. Or they're saying they're in charge of taking care of the 401. Congo, obviously, I was like, she's not gonna accept that. And like she was saying, she cannot accept that. So there's that. Congo's gonna like flip or something. I don't know. I just feel like this isn't gonna be the end of Congo, especially with how obsessed, and that was a topic of this episode as well, just with how obsessed she is with the 401. It's not gonna end like this. Like she's gonna give him some kind of fight, or she's gonna give him something. I feel like, I don't know what, but I just feel like this isn't the end of Congo or anything like that. So that was what we left off with, though. That's kind of looking forward, but this episode, man, with Gunzo and Iona, with the ship and just what was happening, like as they continue to sink down, just all the systems on the ship, a lot of them not even being able to be used. There's that. A lot of the technical kind of things, like the temperature, what was it, the CO2, just a lot of the functions that you need, right? Like being deteriorated or just being cut off, like on the ship. We saw it, how cold it was. I mean, Gunzo, like his breath was coming out. He was already bloody as hell. He got effed up. So there was that on top of that, and we saw his heart rate was continuing to slow down. So that was not good. Like it was just the extreme as you can get, pretty much, right? And the conversation, like, and they would play the music over it too for the whole thing with Takao. Like what Takao did when she saw Iona's core with Gunzo, like, I forget exactly what she said when she saw that, but she was like, she I think she said something like, she said something, I think, like, I actually have no place, or something like that, or I really have no place, because Gunzo's thing is Iona. It's not really like Takao in that way, essentially. So there is that, but still, Takao to do that for Gunzo, to like, which she feels like Gunzo is kind of like her, her purpose is for Gunzo, so she would do this, and she did. She showed that with merging with the 401 to even make them resurface, and ultimately Gunzo being able to survive, and just the 401 in general, Iona's. So that was crazy. But the conversation, the talk with Iona and Gunzo, and Gunzo was saying how Iona's changed, and all of that, Iona breaking down, Iona not wanting to be alone, Iona not wanting to lose Gunzo, us not wanting to lose Gunzo. Like that was emotional, man. That was really emotional, really extreme. Like a lot of things in one, honestly. Yeah, like I just didn't really want to believe. I was like, "There's no way they kill off Gunzo." Like come on now. But like the cost of, I think it. I mean, it's pretty cool, like how Takao merged with them. I mean, did you see the ship? The ship looked freaking badass. But like, I don't know what this means, like for Takao going forward, in terms of, like, I guess what her mental model, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what's going to actually happen with that, or the specifics of it when they, if they go into it more. We'll see. But for now, they've merged, and without Takao doing this, the 401 Gunzo, see ya, like, pretty much, So a lot of crazy shit in this episode, man. After what the 400 402 did, which they are no joke. They are no joke, man. So yeah, we'll see what happens in these last two episodes, but pretty crazy stuff going on. Definitely, this is a good episode, really good episode, probably one of the best episodes in the series. I would honestly say probably the best episode in the series so far, in terms of the actual content and the impact on the viewer. For me, obviously the person watching it, like, and you guys, if you're watching, like, I would say this is the best episode so far of the series. This one episode, but still got two more to go. So I'm interested to see how they kind of leave this off. I know there's more content to adapt, but still, um, like what's gonna happen after this, especially with the 400 now, the 402 being brought in, Congo. What's going to happen with Congo? I feel like she's gonna snap or something, because she's like, I cannot accept that. I cannot accept that. I cannot accept that. And the reveal with Maya on top of that, and her being relieved of her duties, we'll see what Congo decides to do. But the 400, 402, no joke, nothing to be, to deal with lightly or mess around with. So we'll see what happens with that. Good stuff, though, I gotta say. Good stuff. Let me know what you all thought of this episode of Arpeggio of Blue Steel. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.